Hello and welcome to my training. My name is Chuck Holmes. I'm a network marketing professional. What I'd like to do in today's training is educate you about deception. The reason I want to talk about this is because a lot of people in our industry do this either intentionally or unintentionally out of ignorance. And I believe we all have a responsibility to be a professional, to always act like a professional, to do the right thing, to never mislead people. So I want to start out by sharing some things that you should not be doing. And I hope you'll just honestly evaluate yourself in each one of these areas and look for things that you can improve or stop doing. The first thing that a lot of people in our industry do is they post our business opportunity as a job. You should never do that. We are not a job. We are an independent consultant. We get a 1099. We're not a W-2 employee. So never tell people this is a job, because it's not a job. You're not getting paid by the hour. You're getting paid as an independent contractor based off your performance. Another thing that a lot of people do, either out of excitement or ignorance, or sometimes, unfortunately, they even do it intentionally, but they make product claims. They say, my product will cure COVID, or my product will cure cancer, or my product will do this. And the truth is, the FDA and the FTC, they are always watching what we do in our industry, especially when it comes to product claims. And you see a lot of companies get in legal trouble because of things that their reps say. So make sure that when you're talking about the products, you always give the disclaimer. What is the disclaimer? These products have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. They're not designed to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent any disease. Individual results will vary. Make sure you include that as part of your product training, and don't make any crazy medical claims. What I recommend you do is look for the verbiage that's on your company website and use that when you talk about the products, rather than saying words like treat, cure, prevent. That's what's going to get you in trouble. Another thing that's a bit deceptive, in my opinion, is income claims. And when I say income claims, that would mean telling someone they're going to make a guaranteed amount of money in a certain amount of time, exaggerating your own income, even talking about your own income. There's really no need to do it. What you can use is basically your company's distributor policy, their earnings disclaimer. That's going to show you the breakdown by rank of how much they earn. Just share that, but don't get in the business of making income claims. It almost always backfires. And anytime you talk about money, it's important to say individual results will vary. You get out what you put in. The sky is the limit, but what you do is totally up to you, to make sure people understand that. Another deceptive thing that a lot of people do is they do what I call the bait and switch. And this is when a network marketer will express an interest in your opportunity simply to get you to look at theirs. So they're basically fake being interested. They'll visit your capture page. They'll see your social media posts. They'll start asking you questions about your business, but they'll immediately flip it and start pitching you on their business. This makes you look like an idiot and an unprofessional when you do this. So never do the bait and switch. You don't need to do that. Another thing is false promises and unrealistic expectations. Telling people they can get in, just sign up to, sit back, start collecting checks, do nothing, get rich. It's going to be easy. It's going to be fast. No work is required. Don't say things like that. It's very deceptive. It's very misleading. Another thing that's maybe not quite as bad as the other things on this list is using pressure and hype. And I know people are naturally excited about their opportunity. I get it, but there's really no reason to ever use pressure or hype. When you're talking to your prospect, talk about the benefits. Talk about what's in it for them. By all means, try to close the sale, but you don't need to pressure people. You don't need to hype up people. What you have is good enough. And I believe the more we pressure people, the more we push them away. Another thing I see a lot of people doing is spam. What does spam mean? Spam means just basically mass emailing people you don't know about your business or opportunity. Now, it's okay to reach out to people that you do know. It's okay to do ads and generate leads and send emails to them. That's perfect. But you don't really want to just go and start spamming people about your products or your opportunity, because they didn't give you permission to do that. And just think about how you feel when you get phone calls, or when you get text, or when you get unsolicited emails, or any of those things about a business opportunity. You probably have your spider senses up. Even if it's good, you probably have your defense mechanisms working for you, and you're just instantly not going to be interested because they spammed you. Another deceptive or bad thing you can do with your team is promoting multiple opportunities to your team. So maybe you're one of the crazy people who's in 2 or 3 or 4 MLM companies. and now you're pitching your team members on all your different opportunities. That is very unprofessional. It's very bad. It violates most companies' distributor agreement, and it's just really the wrong thing to do. So pick one company, focus on one company, and don't confuse your team by promoting a bunch of different deals and trying to get them in all your deals with you. So here's some suggestions on things that you can do, things that you can do to be professional. And that number one is to always be a professional. Think of yourself as a lawyer or a doctor or an accountant or a CEO of a big company. What would they say? What would they do? How would they handle themselves? How would they talk? How would they dress? How would they act? And act accordingly. That's really important if you want to be successful. Integrity is everything. You should always tell the truth. It takes a long time to build up your integrity, and it takes just a few moments to lose it. So make sure you are doing the right thing. Another thing to do is to be open and transparent. You don't need to make income claims. You don't need to say you're at a certain rank and you're not, or say you've earned X amount and you really haven't. Just be open and transparent. People appreciate that. If you're brand new, tell people you're brand new. If you've had some struggles in your business, talk to people about your struggles in your business. People will relate to that. And then finally, you want to focus on serving and helping other people. This is what the most effective leaders in any type of business do. They have a servant leadership mentality. They put the needs of their team, they put the needs of others above that of their own. And that's why they become ultra successful. So if you are being deceptive in your business, please stop it. If you're doing it unintentionally without even realizing it, take the information you learn in this video and just evaluate yourself. Identify areas you can improve upon so you can be a network marketing professional. The reason our industry gets such a bad rap is we have so many untrained, unprofessional people in this industry just winging it, trying to get rich quick, doing whatever they can to make that quick, instant money. And it just makes all of us look bad. So I believe we all have a responsibility to be a professional, to do the right thing, to lead with integrity. And by doing so, everything else is going to sort itself out. So I hope you got some value from this video. I hope you think about the topics that we talked about today. Please like, comment, and subscribe. You can also check out the links in the description box below this video. I appreciate you watching, and be sure you check out my other training as well. Thank you.